Welcome to all of you. Today's session is on IBPS RRB Clerk Prelims Mock Test 4 paper discussion. So the first 5 questions are based on inequality in reasoning. So see the first question here. Some statement is given and the relation between L and J. So if you see L and J here, L and J, here less than, greater than. So two families symbols are there. So there is no relation between L and J can be established. And between S and M, you have only one family, greater family. S greater equal to, greater equal to. S greater than M is correct. So answer is only 2. Next. Second one. So there is a statement given and we have conclusion 1, G and D. If you see G and D, D greater equal to G. What will you get from here? D greater equal to G is the inequality we are going to get. So G greater equal to G is wrong. And B less than O. If you see here, B less than O. So here between O and B, you have one family and lesser equal to. So you will get O less than B. So B less than O is wrong. So answer is neither 1 nor 2. Next. Between N and F. If you see here, F lesser equal to, so F lesser equal to N is correct. So N greater equal to F is also correct. Now E greater than N. So here N greater equal to, so N greater than E. So E greater than N is wrong. So only one is correct, option A. Next. So between U and Z, here you can say greater equal to. You can say Z greater equal to U. Z greater equal to U means U lesser equal to Z. U lesser equal to Z means U less than Z or U is equal to Z. So either 1 or 2 is the answer. So option C is correct. Next, 5th question. Between D and O, if you see O greater than D, so D less than O is correct. What about next one? Between G and M less than G is going to correct. So G greater than M is also correct. So we can say both 1 and 2 follow option E. Now next. You study the following words and answer the following questions. HUB, INK, WIN, BUT, POT. The new words formed after performing the mentioned operations may not necessarily be a meaningful English word. In the given words, if the given words are arranged in the descending order as they appear in the dictionary from left to right, which of the following will be fourth from the right end? So these are arranged in the descending order. So you will get UHB, then NKI, then you will get UTB, then you will get TPO. Now the question is, which of the following will be fourth from the right end? From left to right, which of the following will be fourth from the right end? So here, now what is given here? If the given words are arranged in the descending order as they appear, sorry, this is not like this. So it is simply these words are arranged in the descending order. then which is the fourth from the right hand? Fourth from the right hand means first you will get the words beginning with, they are arranged in the descending order. So first you will get the words beginning with W, then you will get the word beginning with P, then you will get the word beginning with I, then you will get the word beginning with H, then you will get the word beginning with B. So which is fourth from right? The answer is pot. Pot is the answer. Next. How many letters are there in the English alphabetical series? Between the first letter of the word, which is fourth from the right end, and third letter of the word, which is third from the left end. So what is the answer here? So you can say here 4 letters. So if you see here, how many letters are there in the English alphabetical series? Between the first letter of the word, which is fourth from the right end. What is fourth from the right end? Fourth from the right end, and the third letter of the word, which is third from the left end. So third from the left end, 1, 2, 3. So fourth letter is N here. Okay, so it is asked for between N and I. Between N and I, how many letters are there? Between N and I, how many letters are there in the alphabet? So it is J, K, L and M. So answer is 4. If the positions of the first and third alphabet in each of the words are interchanged, then how many meaningful words can be formed? So if you see here, if it is interchanged first and third, you will get BUH. And if it is interchanged, you will get KNI. If it is interchanged, you will get TUB. It is TOP. So these two are meaningful words, tub and top. So there are 2 meaningful words which can be obtained. Next, if in each of the given words, the third alphabet is replaced by its previous alphabet, and the first alphabet is replaced by its following alphabet. So as per the English alphabetical order, then in how many words thus formed have more than 2 vowels? Third letter is replaced by previous alphabet. So A, U and H, the first letter is replaced by the following alphabet, that is G. So you have here, what is HI now? HI. So here we have more than 2 vowels, more than I, U, A, all are vowels. Next, when it is replaced, don't get vowel, and here you don't get after K, before K you have what? J, no vowel, and here only one, here I is a vowel, and here you will get its previous alphabet M. After W you will have V. So here there is no vowel. Here before T you have S. So no vowel. So I think answer is only I, U, A. So only one word is there. So answer is only one. Only one. Next. If in each of the given words every consonant is changed to its next letter and every vowel is changed to its previous letter according to the English alphabetical series, then in how many words thus formed at least one vowel will appear? So see here, a consonant to its next letter. So H is a consonant, its next letter is I. So the first one will become ITC. Second one will become HOL, and third one will become XHO, and fourth one will become CTU, and fifth one will become QNU. So like that, now at least one vowel will appear in how many? So here you have vowel, here you have vowel, here you have vowel, here vowel, here vowel. So all five. So answer is 5. 5 is the answer. So 5 is not there in the ABCD options. So answer is none of this. Now next one, based on Silox. Some ice are cube. Some ice are cube. No cube is water. All water are glass. Okay. So I can also, some ice are cube. No cube is water. All water are glass. So some glass are not cube. Some glass are not cube is correct. Some ice being water. Some ice being water is a possibility. Some ice being water. Some ice being water is a possibility. So here both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2. So what is the answer? Option A. Next. Some circle or radius. Some circle or radius. Some radius are diagonal. All diagonal are squares. Okay. Some radius are diagonal D. Okay. So all are positive statements. So I am taking all in one circle. So thereby some square or circle. Some square or circle, here it is wrong. Some radius being square. Some radius being square. It is definitely true. It is not a possibility. Some radius being square is a possibility. Some radius or square is definitely true. So being a possibility case will not arise. So here what is the answer? What is the answer? Neither 1 nor 2, because possibility case does not arise, and some squares or circle, here it is not following. So answer is neither 1 nor 2. Next. All time is money. All time is money. All money is status. No status is permanent. All status is time is wrong. Some money is not permanent. Some money is not permanent. Some money is not permanent. It is also correct. Some money is not permanent is correct, because here no money is permanent. When no money is permanent, obviously some money is not permanent. So only 2 follows. So option C. Next. Some exam are tough. Some exam are tough. No tough is easy. No tough is easy. Some easy are scoring. Some easy are scoring. So some exam are tough. No tough is easy. No tough is easy. Some easy is scoring. Some easy is scoring. Some exams being easy is a possibility. Some exams being easy is a possibility. Correct? All tough are not scoring. All tough are not scoring. All tough are not scoring is wrong. So answer is only 1. Only 1 follows. Okay. Second one cannot be concluded here. Okay. Only 1 follows. So option D as per the options. No word is sheet. No word is sheet. Some sheet are point. No point is table. Okay. No word is sheet. Some sheets are points. Some sheets are points. No point is table. No point is table. Now the first question. All words are not table. All words are not table is wrong. All words are not table is wrong. because here all word are not table is wrong, because there is connectivity between these two. Okay, all word are not table is wrong. Second one, some sheets are not table. Some sheets are not table. Here it is true. Some sheets are not table. Here also it is true. So what is the answer? Option C. Option C. Second one follows. Now next go to the puzzle. A sitting arrangement based puzzle. 8 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are sitting in a row. Some are facing north and some are facing south, but not necessarily in the same order. Facing the same direction means if one is facing north, then the other also faces north and vice versa. Facing opposite directions means if one is facing north, then the other faces south and vice versa. A sits fourth to the right of C. A sits, so there are how many persons in total? 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A sits fourth to the right of C. And one of them sits at the end of the row. At the end of the row. So it can be A or C. It can be A or C. Okay. Both A and C faces A sits fourth to the right of C. Okay. One of them definitely faces. One of them definitely is at the extreme ends. And if A is towards which side they are facing is not given. So if both A and C faces same direction, H sits to the immediate left of A. H sits to the immediate left of A and faces south. H faces south. Next, C faces opposite direction of H. So C faces north. Next, 3 persons sit between H and F. Between H and F, there must be 3 persons. Between H and F, there must be 3 persons. D sits immediate to the right of B. D sits immediate to the right of B. D sits immediate to the right of B. It can be like this or like this, according to which they are facing. B is an immediate neighbor of H. B is an immediate neighbor of H. B is an immediate neighbor of H. Okay, like this. Then 3 persons sit between E and G. 3 persons sit between E and G. 3 persons sit between E and G. G is not at the extreme of the row. G is not here and G is not here. Then E and G face same direction of F. So E, G and F. E, G and F are facing the same direction. Now B and D face same direction as C. E, G, F facing same direction, and BDC facing same direction. Neither E nor G is the immediate neighbor of A. So now if you see here very clearly, what can be understood here? Neither E nor G is the immediate neighbor of A. Neither E nor G is the immediate neighbor of A. 3 persons sit between E and G. So let me take with the first case and let me answer the question, answer the puzzle. So what I am taking is, out of A and C, I am taking C here. And G is not here. Of course, I have taken A here. If I take A here, I have more 7 persons. And DBH 3 plus 4, 7. So DBH 4 persons. Is it like this? Or F 3 persons HBD. Please see here. What is given? Three persons sit between E and G. G is not an extreme end of the row. E and G face same direction as that of F. B and D face same direction as C. So I have taken A as facing north. A sits fourth to the right of C. So if A is to the fourth right of C, I have also taken one. So I have taken C here. Okay. A is the fourth right of C. When I have taken A as one of the extremes, then C must be here because A is the fourth right of C. And next what you have got here, B, D and C are facing the same direction. B, D and C are facing the same direction, and B is an immediate neighbor of H. B, D, C. B is an immediate neighbor of H. And then B and D, neither E nor G is the immediate neighbor of A. Neither E nor G is the immediate neighbor of A. So E and G are not coming there. And then next thing is D6 to the immediate right of F. D6 to the immediate right of F. D6 to the immediate right of F. So this is the possibility because D is also facing north. BDC, and it is given EGF are facing same direction. EGF are facing same direction. Now next is E and G face same direction of F. Next, B and D, three persons sit between E and G. And then E and G are not here. So if I take E here, for example, 1, 2, 3. So G would come here. Then E and G are facing same direction. I am taking south. So C faces opposite to the direction of H. Three persons sit between H and F. And there is one thing given here. What is that? D6 to the immediate right of F. So D6 to the immediate right of F. So here F must be facing south. D is facing immediate to the right of F. B is an immediate neighbor of H. Means it can be B, it can be H, it can be D, it can be F. Next, three persons sit between E and G. It is satisfied. Now you should have E and G face same direction of F. G is not at an extreme end of row. It is already done. G is already arranged. Now H 6 to the immediate left of A. It's already given. H 6 to the immediate left of A. So it should be H. H 6 to the immediate left of A. And it is given, what is given? B is an immediate neighbor of H. So it must be B. B is an immediate neighbor of H. And BDC are facing north. B is facing north. And H6 to the immediate left of A. Satisfied. Now next one is this D and F must be side by side, and it is given D6 to the right of F. And D is facing north. D6 to the right of F. So F is facing south. D is facing north. Now every condition is satisfied. ED, FC, GB, HA. Now who among the following sits immediate left of E? Who is the immediate left of E? Immediate left of E Immediate left of E is who? C. C is the answer. Next question. How many persons sit between A and E? Between A and E, how many persons are there? The answer is between E and E, more than 3. The answer is none, 1, 2, 3. More than 3. So answer is more than 3. The actual answer is 6. What is the position of H with respect to G? What is the position of H with respect to G? What is the position of H with respect to G? So second to the left. Second to the left. So answer is option B. Next. Which of the following pair sits at the extreme end of the row? One is E, one is A, the other is D. A and D. I think I am correct. A and D. Am I correct? A and E. A and E is the answer. A and E. A and E. Where is the option? Option D. Next. How many persons face south? How many persons face south? 4. 4 are facing north, 4 are facing south. If you see the thing. Next. A question based on directions is given. There are 3 questions. Please see here. What is given here? Point D is 6 meters. Point D is 6 meters to the west of point A. Okay, this is 6 meter. Point B is 10 meter to the south of point D. This is 10 meter. Okay, and it is point B. Point C is 4 meter to the east of B. Point C is 4 meter to the east of point B. Point F is 5 meter to the north of point C. 5 meter to the north of point C. This is point F. This is 5. Next, point G is exactly between D and B. So here you have point G. Point G. This is the thing. Now, what is the direction of G with respect to point A? With respect to point A, this is southwest. This is what? Southwest. So answer is option D. Next. So now see, this is 5. This is 5. This is 5. This is 6. This is 4. That is what is given. Okay. Now, next. How far is F from point G? How far is F from point G? How far is F from point G? This distance is how much? This distance is this distance, which is 4. So answer is 4. Next, third one. 23rd one. What is the shortest distance between F and point A? What is the shortest distance between F and A? See here. This is F. Where is F? This is F you have. This is A you have. What is the shortest distance between F and A? If you take here, see here. This distance you need. Okay? And see, this distance you need, FA. It is a right angle triangle, whereas it is 5. This total is 6, up to here 4, it is 2. So FA would be root over 5 square plus 2 square. Pythagoras theorem, you will get root 29. So answer is root 29. Check whether you have the option or not. Correct. Next. Now a question based on relations is given. Please see. In a family of 7 members, P is the father of Q. P is the father of Q. P is the father of Q. Q, who is the grandchild of R? Who is the grandchild of R? T T is married to P. T is married to P. So T and P are married couple, as P is the father of Q, T is the mother, and G is the grandmother of D. G is the grandmother of D. So R and D are married couple. R and D are married couple. G is the grandmother. G is the grandmother. So R is the father of P. R is, so this is the thing, and this has one more, like, who is that? G is the grandmother of D. G is the grandmother of D. G is the grandmother of D. Where have I done mistake? I think I made mistake. G is the grandmother of D. I did mistake. I did some mistake. Once again, see. In representation, I make some mistake. Once again, I'm just doing. P is the father of Q. P is the father of Q. Okay. So P is the father of Q. Who is the grandchild of R? Who is the grandchild of R? So there is somebody in the above generation. Okay. That is R. And T is married to P. T is married to P. So T and P are married couple. Next, G is the grandmother of D. G is the grandmother of D means G and R are married couple, and G is the grandmother of D. So it means D will come here. G is the grandmother of D. Who is the brother of Q? Who is the brother of Q? So D is the brother of Q. S is the sister-in-law of T. S is the sister-in-law of T means what? This P's sister is yes. So this is the generation. So G and R are married couple. Their son is P and daughter is S. Daughter is S. And T and P are married couple. Their children are D and Q. D and Q. Here Q's gender is not given. How is S related to D? How is S related to D? Aunt. Aunt. So answer is B. Next. How is Q related to G? How is Q related to G? How is Q related to G? It is grandson or granddaughter. Grandson or granddaughter, any one of these two, the gender is not known. So here what cannot be determined. Now next one, 26th one. How many single members are there in the given family? Here you can see 3. Okay, 3 members. Next, Raghu, a male person, points towards a picture and says, she is the daughter of the wife of my father. My wife of my father's only grandson. So how is Raghu related to that person? He is the grandfather. Next, in a row of 32 students, Neil is 24th from the left end. 8 persons sit between Nitin and Neil. All of them are facing south. What is the position of Nitin? What is the position of Nitin from right end? From right end. So what is the answer here? See here what is given. Neil is, there are in total 32 students. Okay, out of 32 students, Neil is 24th. 24th, total 32. Total 32. Neil is 24th. Neil is 24th from left hand. And 24th from left hand means from right hand. From right hand. From 24th from left hand. So from right hand, Neil would be 9, which is from right hand. Neil would be how much? 32 minus 24 plus 1, which is 9. N minus R plus 1. Okay, it is 9th from right hand. Now what is given? So 8 persons sit between Neil and Nitin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the next is what? Nitin. 8 persons sit between Neil and Nitin. Because here Nitin cannot be on this side. Because total is 32. Total is 32, he is 24th. There are 8 persons who are sitting in between, means Nitin will not be in these 32 persons if he is placed here. That's the reason Nitin must come in this side. All of them are facing north. All of them are facing north. Then what is the position of Nitin from the right hand? From the right hand. So what can you say now? What can you say? Here Neil is 9th from right. 9th from right. And Nitin is 8 persons in between. Next one is Nitin. So 9 plus 9, which is 18th. Which is what? 18. So answer is 18. Answer is 18. Now F means minus, H means into, G means division. So different symbols are given. Now what is the answer of 25G? 25. G means division. 5 into 8 minus 15 plus 4. So what you are going to get? So apply board mass. 25 over 5, 5. 5 into 8, 40. 40 minus 15, 25 plus 4, 29. 29 is the answer. Next. How many pairs of letters are there in the word global, which have as many letters between them in the word as in the alphabetical series? So it is very clear, between A and B there is no gap here. Alphabetically also no gap. L, M, N, O. So there are 2 letters here. In the alphabetically also you will have 2 letters. Then anything else? G 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Between G and L. G, H, I, J, K, L. So there are 3 such pairs of letters. Okay? So answer is 3. Now, next one is also a puzzle. Please see here. 7 students participate in 3 different sports. Cricket, football and hockey. At least 2 students participate in one sport. Okay, so all of them like different subjects. So we have to match with student, sport and subject. Different subjects are English, Hindi, geography, history, chemistry, biology and computer. So you have different persons. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There are 7 persons and 3 subjects. 7 subjects. And you have 7 subjects and 3 sports. So let us match with person, sport and subject. Now the first one, C likes geography. C likes geography. Fixed. And participates in cricket. It is also fixed. The one who likes English participates in football. Only with the one who likes Hindi. So the one who likes English participates in football only with who likes, so football only 2, English, football only 2, English and Hindi. This is the meaning. D likes history. D likes history, but not participate in cricket. It is not cricket. Next, who likes chemistry? Who likes chemistry participate with the one who likes biology. Okay, chemistry and biology. Chemistry, One who likes chemistry participates with the one who likes biology. E who likes chemistry participates with the one who likes biology. Okay. Neither A nor G like biology. Neither A nor G like biology. B likes computer. B likes computer and do not participate with C. And do not participate with C. B is not participating with C. B is not participating with C. B is not participating with C. A does not like English. A does not like English. This is what is given. So C likes geography and participates in cricket. D likes history but do not participate in cricket. So D participates in hockey. D likes history. D likes history but do not participates in cricket. So what you can say, D participates in hockey because only only the one who likes English and Hindi participate football. These two only participate football. If it is not cricket means the remaining is hockey. The remaining is hockey. Okay. Only English and Hindi are participating in football. So history is not cricket. So history would be what? History would be hockey, the remaining sport. Now it is fixed. Now after that, E likes chemistry. E likes chemistry is already given. E likes chemistry. B likes, what is given? E likes chemistry. And after that you have something. Neither A nor G likes biology. Neither A nor G likes. B likes, who likes computer? B likes computers. B likes computers and do not participate with C. B do not participate with C means what? B do not participate with C means B is also not liking cricket. B is also not participating in cricket. So B is also participating in hockey. Okay. So here subject is chemistry. E subject is chemistry. So chemistry has to be in the subject. So it is subject. Okay. Now B and D, the sport is fixed, and C also sport is fixed. Now next, neither A nor G likes biology. Neither A nor G likes biology, and so who likes neither A? It is not biology. It is also not biology, right? So the only subject left, it is not biology. It is also not biology. The only person remaining for biology is F. So you can say now F is biology. And one more thing is given, A is not liking. A does not like English. So now two persons are left, A and G. So you can say G likes English. G likes English. And the other who is there, the other subject is Hindi. This is the what? Arrangement of subjects. Now if you see English and Hindi, they play football. They play football. And now what else we have? A does not like English, and so here the remaining games are what? The remaining games will be cricket. The remaining games would be cricket only. Okay, so the answer is for the first question, who among the following participates in cricket? Who among the following participates in cricket? Who are participating in cricket? E, F and C. E, F and C. So here answer is option C. Next, who among the following participates in football? Just now we have said there are two persons who are playing football, A and G. A and G are participating in football. Here we have G. Next one, Who among the following pair participates in hockey? Hockey, there are two persons. Hockey, there are two persons, B and D. B and D. Next. Which statement is true? Which statement is true? F likes English. G likes English. Is F likes English? No. G likes English? True. G likes Hindi? Wrong. The one who likes computer participates in cricket. Is computers participating in cricket? No. Hockey. G participates in hockey. Wrong. Just now we have said G football. A participates in football is correct. Now who among the following likes Hindi? The top one. A. Next. Who among the following six? Third to the left of E. So this is a new puzzle. Let us see. 8 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are sitting around a circular table. So this is a 8-person circular arrangement. So I am taking 8 persons like this. Okay, 8 persons. Some are facing inside, some are facing outside. Facing opposite direction means one is facing inside, the other is facing outside. C sits fourth to the left of F. C sits fourth to the left of F. So if I am taking F here, fourth left, I am thinking they are facing, I am considering facing inside. Okay, C6 fourth to the left of F. So first left, second left, third left, fourth left. G6 second to the right of F. If this is the case, if F is facing center, this is the case. If F is facing outside, let me do after it is failed. 2 persons sit between A and 2 persons sit between A and G. 2 persons sit between A and G. So if A is here, 2 persons are sitting. If A is here, not possible. So A must be here. This is the case. 2 persons sit between A and G. This is the possibility. Next. What? 2 persons sit between A and H. A and H. 2, is it so? 2 persons sit between A and G. A and G. Right? H sits third to the right of G. H sits third to the right of G means if G is facing inside towards first right, second right, third right. No, not possible. So if G is facing, for example, outwards, if G is facing outwards, first right, second right, third right. So you can say H should be here. Okay. Next. D6 to the immediate left of H. D6 to the immediate left of H. If H is facing inside the center, towards the center, then we will get D here, because D cannot be here, because if he is facing outwards, D will come here. Definitely H has to face towards center. Next. E6 second to the right of B. E6 second to the right of B. So 2 places are vacant here. E6 second to the right of B. E6 second to the right of B means if B is here, E would be here. If B is here, E would be here. But their facing would be changing. Here E6 second to the right of B means like this. If E6 second to the right of B means, then B is facing outwards, then E would be here. Now let us see. E is not an immediate neighbor of F. E is not an immediate neighbor of F means definitely B must come here and E must come here. So this is the arrangement. Now the immediate neighbors of C, face the same direction. So B, what is given here? E6 second to the right of B. Okay, and the E is not an immediate neighbor of F. Now it is given 8 persons. Some are facing north, some are facing south. C6, fourth to the left of F. We already did it. And G6, second to the right of F. G6, second to the right of F. We already did. 2 persons sit between A and G. We have done. 2 persons sit between A and G. And H6, third to the right of G. H6, third to the right of G. D6 to the immediate left of H. D6 to the immediate left of H. Next thing is E6, second to the right of B. E6, E is not an immediate neighbor of F. Immediate neighbor of C face the same direction as G. So E, what is given here? Immediate neighbors of C face the same direction as G. G is facing outwards, so A and E also outwards. Now D faces opposite to direction of F. F is facing inwards, so D is facing outwards. Now F faces inside. This is the first thing given. Okay. Now C's direction, whether he is facing inside or outside, is not given. Who among the following 6? Third to the left of E. First left, second left, third left. So who is it? D. Next. What is the position of H with respect to C? So C is whether he is facing inwards or outwards is not known, so you cannot find out. Who sits opposite to A? Opposite to A we have B. Opposite to A, if you see our final, B is there. Okay. Next. How many persons face outside? How many persons are facing outside? I think it is C. How many persons are facing outside? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 persons who are facing outside. So answer is 4. Answer is 4. There are 4 persons who are facing outside, and the last person C, we don't know whether he is facing inside or outside. So answer cannot be determined is the answer, because C, we don't know whether he is facing inside or outside. So if he is facing inside means it will be 5. If he is saying outside means it is 4. So we cannot say. So answer is cannot be determined. Now see the 40th question. 4 of the following are alike. Who does not belong to the group? ADGBE. ADGBE. Please see the figure. ADGBE. ADGBE. So A, D, E, G, E are facing outside. B is facing inside. So B is different. B is different. So the answer is B. B is different. Now next, a milkman buys some milk. If he sells, now questions on quantitative aptitude. A milkman buys some milk. If he sells it at 5 rupees per liter, he gets a loss of 300 rupees. But when he sells it at 6 rupees per liter, he gains 250 rupees. How much milk did he purchase? So here the cost price I am taking as the cost price as C. Okay, and he is selling C. What is given? Number of liters purchased is not given. How much milk did he purchase? You can simply go with the options. Go with the first option. If he is buying, let us say, some 550. A milkman buys some milk. He sells it at 5 rupees per liter. He gets a loss of 300. But when he sells it at 6 rupees per liter, he gains 250 rupees. How much milk did he purchase? So what is the answer you are going to get? So initially the total, he's let us take that the milkman buys some y liters of milk. Y liters quantity is he is purchasing at the rate of rupees x. Then the total value cost price would be xy is the cost price. And when he is selling these y liters at the rate of 300 rupees, it is said at the rate of 5 rupees, it is said there is a loss of 300. So you can say xy minus 5y is equal to 300. And when he sells at 6 rupees per liter, there is a gain of 250. So you can say 6y minus xy, selling price minus cost price, is how much? 250. So now if you subtract, if you simply add these two, 6y minus 5y, y is equal to 550. So the answer is 550. The amount, the quantity of milk he purchased is y liters, that is 550 liters. That is the answer. Now next question. In an election, 8% of the voters did not cast their vote. In this election, there were only 2 candidates. The winner got 48% of the votes and defeated his opponent by 1200 votes. 1200 votes. The total number of votes in the election was how much? So 8% did not cast. So remaining are 92%. 8% did not cast. So remaining are 92%. Out of total votes 100%, 8% voters did not cast. Remain 92%. And the winner got 48% of total votes. So one scores 48%, means the other scores 44%. And the difference between them is given as 1200. So 4% is 1200. The total number of voters in the election. The total number of voters in the election is 100%. 4% is 300. 100% is 30,000. So answer is 30,000. Next, Bhavya has 10,000 rupees. He invested some amount in scheme A, which offers 15% per annum simple interest, and the rest in scheme B, which offers 20% compound interest. Interest earned from scheme A after 2 years is 780 rupees more than the interest earned for scheme B after 2 years. So find the amount invested in scheme B. So 10,000 rupees out of which, if he is investing x rupees in scheme A, the remaining 10,000 minus x rupees. Okay, 10,000 minus x rupees in scheme B, and interest from scheme A is 780 rupees more than the interest earned in scheme B after 2 years. So first scheme interest is 15% simple interest. So for 2 years it is 30%. Okay, and second 20% compound interest. For 2 years it would be 44% of this invested, and this minus this is given as how much? 780. So now what you can do? 30% of x minus 44% minus of minus means how much? You will get plus 30 plus 44, 74. 74% of x. 74% of x is equal to 44% of 10,000 is 4,400. 4,400 plus 780. 4,400 plus 780 would be how much? 4,400 plus 780 would be 4,400 plus 780 is 5,180. 5,180. Now what is x? Am I correct or not here? 44% of 10,000 is 4,400. Okay, so what is the value of x you are going to get? He invested some amount in scheme A, which offers 15% simple interest for 2 years. 30% of the invested amount. Minus 44% of 10,000 is 4,400 minus, and 44% of x minus 44% of x, minus into minus becomes plus. So what is the value here? 74, how many times? 74 7 times, how much? 74 7 times. 74 7 times. So you can say x is 7,000. X is 7,000. Scheme B. Scheme B is 10,000 minus x, which is 3,000. So scheme A is 7,000. Scheme B is the remaining 3,000. Next, a train travels 60% faster than a car. A train travels 60% faster than a car. Both start from a point A at the same time and reach point B, which is 160 kilometer away from the same time. At the same time, if on the way the train stopped for 20 minutes, the train stopped for 20 minutes at a station, then the speed of the train is how much? So here what is given? The speed of the train is 60% more than that of car. So if car speed is some 100x, if car speed is 100x, then train speed would be 160x, right? Now the total distance is how much? Total distance is 160. So it is given that there is a break time of 20 minutes. So 160 divided by 160x minus plus, you can say 20 minutes, 20 by 60 hours is equal to 160 by 100x. Okay. So the time taken by car is equal to time taken by train plus 20 minutes, which is a break time. So now you can say, solve this, what you are going to get, it is 1 by 8 you are going to get. So after simplification, once you simplify, 1 by x plus 1 by 3 is equal to 8 by 5x. 1 by 3 is equal to 8 by 5x minus 1 by x. So I will get x as 9 by 5. 9 by 5. So what is the speed of train? Speed of train is 160 into x, which is 9 by 5, which is how much? 532, so 32 9s are how much? 288 kmph. So answer is 288 km per hour. Next one. A takes 3 times as long as B and C together take to complete a job. So times taken by A, B and C together. B and C take 1 time, A takes 3 times. So the efficiencies are in the ratio 1:3. If A can do 1 work, B and C together can do 3 work. And all together can complete the work in how much time? 24 days. So A is doing 1, B and C together doing 3 in 24 days. 24 into 4, 96 units is the total work. Then find in how many days A alone can complete the same work. This 96 units, A's capacity is 1 per day. So 96 by 1, 96 days. So A alone requires 96 days to finish the work. Next, the ratio of the area of circle to area of a square if perimeter of circle and square are equal. So perimeter of circle is 2 pi r and perimeter of a square is 4a. So from this you can say A is equal to pi r by 2. A is equal to pi r by 2. Now area of circle is pi r square and area of a square is a square. So pi r by 2 whole square. If you simplify this, what you are going to get? So you are going to get pi r square pi r square is to pi into r square divided by 2. So from this pi r square cancel. So you are going to get pi by 2. 1 is to pi by 2. 1 is to pi by 2 means it is 1 is to 22 by 7 by 2. 2 11s are. So you are going to get 14 is to 11. 14 is to 11 is the answer. 14 is to 11 is the answer. So answer is 14 is to 11, option D. Next. The average score of a cricketer in 8 innings is 44. He had scored 60, 24, X, 50, 73, Y, Z, 13 respectively in these innings. Then find the average of X, Y and Z. So please see the total average is how much? 44. So 8 into 44 is the total score. 60 plus 24, 84, 84 plus 50, 134, 134 plus 73, 134 plus 73 is 207, 207 plus 30 is 220. So 220 plus X plus Y plus Z is the total score. 8 into 44 is how much? 352. So X plus Y plus Z, the sum of this score is 352 minus 120, which is 132. It is asked for average, means divide by 3. So thereby 344s are. 344s are. So answer is 44. Answer is 44. Next, a librarian purchased 50 story books for his library, but saw that he could get 12 more books if he spent 128 rupees more, and the average price per book would be reduced by 2 rupees. Find the average price of each book he purchased. So initially he has 50 books. If the average price is X rupees, 50X. If he could spend more 128 rupees, then he could buy more 12 books and its average price would be X minus 2. So now 50X, 62X minus 50X, 12X is equal to 62 into 2, 124. 124 plus 128 is 252. So you will get X as 21 rupees. X as 21 rupees. The initial price that each book he purchased at is 21 rupees. Now next question. A jar contains water and milk in the ratio 2:3. Some milk is added in the jar whose amount is equal to 30% of water present in the jar. After this, some water is added whose amount is equal to 10% of the quantity of milk present in the jar presently. What is the new ratio of milk and water in the jar? So it is some 200, it is some 300, right? So the milk added 30% of water. So it is given that water and milk initially are some 200 and 300 I am taking. And now milk is added 30% of water. 30% of 200 is how much? 60. So 60 is added. Thereby now milk becomes how much? 360. This is first condition. And what is second condition? Water added is how much? 10% of quantity of milk. 10% of quantity of milk means 10% of 300. 10% of 300. Am I correct? 10%. Now how much milk is there? 360. Now second step, 10% of 360, which is 200 plus 36. How much? 236. So finally you have 236 water and 360 milk. So thereby what is the ratio here? 459s are, 490s are. 59 is to 90. 59 is to 90. Now marks scored by Sumit is 12.5 percentage more than Sahil's marks. Marks scored by Sumit is 12.5 percentage more than Sahil's marks. Ajay got 6.2/3 percentage marks than Sumit. If the difference between the marks marks scored by Ajay and Sahil is 40, find the total marks scored by all the three. So see here, marks scored by Sumit is 12.5 percentage more than Sahil. I am taking Sahil's mark as 80 because here the fraction is 12.5, means 1/8. So I am taking the base to be 8 multiple. I am taking 80. Thereby marks scored by Sumit would be 1/8 more than 80. So it is 90. Now Ajay got 6.2/3 percentage more. 6.2/3 percentage more than Sumit. Sumit is how much? 90. Sumit is how much? 90. 6.2/3 percentage means 6.2/3 percentage means how much? 1/15. 90, 1/15 is 6. So 90 plus 6, which is 96, is the Ajay marks. If the difference between the marks scored by Ajay and Sahil is 40, but here what is difference? 96 minus 80, difference is 16. This 16 is given as 40. This 60 is given as 40. Then sum of the marks 80 plus 90, 70, 170, 170 plus 96. 170 plus 96 is 266 is how much? 1640, what is the relation? 2 into 2.5. 266 into 2.5. How much? 266 double jaw. How much? 532. 532 plus 133 is how much? 665. So answer is 665. Option A. Next question. Based on based on bar graph, so what is given here? The given bar graph shows number of phones sold by store A in different in 5 different years. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now Samsung phones sold in 2014 and MI phones sold in 16 together is what percentage more or less than Samsung phones sold in 16? So Samsung, Micromax and MI. So 2014 Samsung is how much? 7,000. And MI phones in 16 is how much? 9,000. 7 plus 9. So 7 plus 9 how much? 16,000. And what about this is what? This is what? Samsung and MI. Samsung 2014 and MI 2016. And Samsung 2016 is how much? Samsung 2016 would be how much? 8,000. Yes? So 16,000 is how much percentage more than 8,000? Simply 16,000 is double of 8,000. So answer is 100%. Next one. Find the difference between average number of Samsung phones sold to the average number of Micromax mobile sold in the given years. So simply find the average of Samsung. So how much do you get here? 6,000. 6,000 plus 7,000 plus 6,000 plus 7,000 plus 8,000. How much? 8,400. 8,400 plus 8,000 plus 12,000. If you add this divided by 5, so how much you are going to get? 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 7, 27. 27 plus 6, 33. 33 plus 12 plus 8, 20. 28. 28 plus 7, 35. 36 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 8, 21. 21 plus 8, 29. 41,400. 41,400 divided by 5. So how much we are going to get here? 5 eggs are 40. 5 exa 40, 8280. 8280 is the average. And what about Micromax? What about the Micromax? It is 6,600 plus 8,000 plus 8,000 plus 10,000 plus last 9,400 divided by 5. So how much you are going to get here? Please do add everything and find 6,600. 600, 400, 1000. So 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 28. 28 plus 8, 36 plus 6, 42. So how much you are going to get? 42,000 divided by 5, which is 8,400. So what is the difference? 8,400 and 8,280. Difference is 120. Difference is 120. Next, if Samsung, Micromax and MI phones sold in 2013 is 20% and 10% and 0% respectively, more than these mobiles in 2012, then the average number of phones sold in 2012 for all the years. So 2013 is given, now 2012 we need to find out. So here in 13 it is 20% more. So 120% is how much? 6,000. 120% is 6,000 means, so 100% would be 120% would be 6,000. So 100% would be 5,000. So 2012 it is 5,000. Which one? Samsung. And what about next one? It is 6,600. So it is second one 110%. 110% is 6,600. So 100% would be 6,000. Next, third one there is no change. Third one there is no change means you have how much? 6,000 Micromax. Micromax 0%. 0% means you will have 6,400 only. So 6,400, 6,000 and 5,000. So 5,000, 6,000 and 6,400 divided by 3. 17,400 divided by 3. How much it is? 5,800. 5,800. Next, in 2015, Samsung phones sold to male customers and female customers is in the ratio 7:5. Samsung phones, total phones sold is how much? Total phones sold is 8,400. So total phones sold is 8,400. Males to females 7:5. 7:5. So 12 parts is 8,400. Each part 700. 7 into 700 is 4,900. 5 into 700 is 3,500. In 2017, Samsung phones sold to male customers and female customers is in the ratio 13:11. So Samsung, how much it is? 12,000. So 12,000 is in the ratio 13:11. 24 parts is 12,000. Each part 500. 13 parts 6,500 and 11 parts 5,500. Find the ratio of the male customers to female customers who bought Samsung in 2015 and 2017 together. So 4,900, 6,500, which is 11,400 is to 3,500, 5,500, 9,000. So two zeros cancel. So now you can say it is how many times? 9. It is how many times? 6 19s are 6 15s are 19 is to 15. 19 is to 15 is the answer. Now next question. If in 2015 44 4/9 percentage customer of store A of store A are female, and male customer are female, and male customer to female customer ratio of Samsung and Micromax in 2015 is 7:5 and 7:9 respectively. Then the female customers who bought MI phones in 2015. So if you see here clearly, so the total customers in 2015, it is talked about 2015. Okay, total customers are how much? 8,400 plus 8,000, 16,400, 16,400 plus 10,600. Total number of customers is 27,000. Okay, and 4 by 9th of this, 4 by 44, 4 by 9 percentage means 4 by 9. 4 by 9th of this means how much it is? 12,000. So 12,000 are given as females. 12,000 are females means 15,000 are males. This is the first understanding. Now after that, female customers who bought Samsung phones in 2015. See here in 2015, this is for 2015, right? Now what is given? Female customers, male customer to female customer ratio of Samsung and Micromax. Samsung and Micromax. So I am taking first for Samsung. Male to female. Samsung total in 15 is how much? It is 8,400. So 8,400 in the ratio how much? 7:5. 12 parts. So it is 4,900. It is 3,500. Similarly, Micromax. Micromax is 10,600. Micromax is 10,600. So 10,600 male to female. Male to female ratio is 7:9. So 16 parts. Am I correct or not? So 16 parts. So 16 parts is 10,600. So 16 6 are 96. Then so what is how much you are going to get? Female customers who bought Micromax in 2015. Micromax is second one, sorry. Micromax is second one. MI is third one. So 8,000. 8,000 is Micromax. Okay. So here 7 parts is 3,500. 9 parts is 4,500. So this is what ratio? Male to female. Male to female. Now find the female customers who purchased MI phones in 2015. So total females are how much? 15,000. Total females are 12,000. Total females are 12,000. Total females we have calculated as 12,000 female customers in 2015. Out of that, for Samsung there are 3,500, and for what? Micromax there are 4,500. So 3,500 plus 4,500 is 8,000. 12,000 minus 8,000. Remaining 4,000 are for MI. So answer is 4,000. Answer is 4,000. Now next question. There are 4 red, 2 green and 2 blue balls in a bag. If one ball is drawn at random, so 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, 8. So total sample space is 8C1. Okay. And if one ball is drawn at random, find the probability that the ball drawn is not blue. Not blue means it can be not blue. Not blue means how much? It is not blue. So 4 plus 2, 6. It can be any of the 6 other balls. So 6C1 by 8C1, which is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is the answer. Easy question. Next. The sum of 30% of X and 45% of Y is equal to 0. 30% of X and 45% of Y is equal to 0. And the difference of 60% of X and 20% of Y. 60% of X minus 20% of y. 60% of x minus the difference between 60% of x and 20% of y. 60% of x and 20% of y. How much? 22. So from here, what I can say, 6 5s are, what I can say, 5 6s are, 5 9s are. So I can say 6x plus 9y is equal to 0. Here I can take percentage, but the percentage will say by 100 by 100, 0 by 100 will cancel. So I will get 6x plus 9y is equal to 0 is one equation, and here 60% of x, 3/5 of x minus 3/5 of x minus 1/5 of y is equal to 22. From this, if I simplify, what I am going to get, this 5 goes that side. So to how much I will get, by simplification, 6x minus 2y is equal to 220. 220. So now I have to solve these two. If I solve these two, 6x minus 6x cancel. So I will get minus 11y. Minus 11y is equal to 20. So I have got y is equal to minus 20. If y is minus 20, then x would be how much? If y is minus 20, 40. 40 goes that side. 6x is 180. X is 30. So x is 30 and y is minus 20. X plus y is 30 plus minus 20, which is 10. So answer is 10. Answer is 10. Ratio of the speeds of Ajay and Ramesh are in the ratio 2:5. 2:5. If Ajay covers 240 km in 8 hours, so speed of Ajay is 240 by 8, which is 30 km per hour. So Ajay speed to Ramesh speed are in the ratio 2:5. It is 2 parts. So speed of Ramesh would be 5 parts, which is 75. 2 parts 30 means 1 part 15, and speed of Ramesh is 5 parts, which is 75 km per hour. Now how much time did Ramesh take to cover 780 km distance? So time taken by Ramesh to cover 780 km with a speed of 75 km per hour. So 780 by 75, 750 tens are 75 tens are 750, 30, 0, 75 into 4. So 10.4 hours it will take. 10.4 hours. 0.4 hours means 0.4 into 60, 10 hour 24 minutes. 10 hour 24 minutes. 10 hour 24 minutes. Answer is option A. Next, 6 women or 8 boys can do a work in 12 days. So you can say women efficiency to boy efficiency is 8 by 6, 4 by 3. Now, so 6 women means efficiency 4. 6 women can complete the work in 12 days. Now the question is 3 women, 3 into 4, and 5 boys, 5 into 3 can complete the work in how much time? 6. So 6 into 4, 24. 24 into 12 divided by 12 plus 15, 27. So what is going to be the answer? It is 3 8s are, it is 3 9s are, it is 3 3s are, it is 3 4s are, it is 32 by 3. So D is equal to 10 2 by 3 days. 10 2 by 3 days is the answer. Now next question. A father has 3 children with at least 1 boy. A father has 3 children with at least 3 boys. The probability that he has 2 boys and 1 girl. 2 boys and 1 girl. So 2 boys and 1 girl. So what are the chances here? At least 1 boy means 1 boy 2 girl, or 2 boy 1 girl, or 3 boy no girl. Okay, so here The desired case is 2 boys, 1 girl. 2 boys, 1 girl. So total sample space is 3 and your favorable outcome is 1. So 1 by 3 is the answer. 1 by 3 is the answer. Next, pick the wrong one in the given sequence. Pick the wrong one. So if you see here 256, 384, 384, 576. So 256 plus 128. So 384 plus 192. So into 1.5. Into 1.5. 576 plus 288 into 1.5. So throughout into 1.5 has to be the logic. The logic is throughout 1.5. 1944. The half value is 977. So here this is the wrong number. This is the wrong number. Okay. The wrong number is 2924. Okay. Now next. 175, 900, 1143, 1224, 1251, 1260, 1263. 1260, 1263, the difference is 2. 1259, 1260, difference is 9. Now the logic is clear. It is 27. So 3, 9, 27, 3, all are 3 powers. So it is 81, it is 243, it is 243, 3s are 729. So where it is not satisfying? Check. 900 plus 243 is 1143 correct. But 900 minus 729 is 171. So wrong number is 175. 175 is the wrong number, option A. Now next. 20, 32, 60, 54. It is very clear. You could see here 60 becomes 150. 60 into 2.5. 150 into 3. 45 into 35 is a 1575. So it is 3.5. 1575 into 4. So before that it has to be into 2. Before that it has to be into 1.5. 20 into 1.5 is 30. 32 is wrong number. So answer is option E. Find the wrong number. So here 824. So it is a decreasing sequence. So 330, 320. The difference is 8. 344, 344 and 330. 344 and 330. Difference is 14. 376, 344. The difference is 32. 440, 376. The difference is 64. Here the difference is 128. Here difference is 256. So if you see here 256 becomes half, 128 becomes half, 64 becomes half, 32 becomes half. So 344 minus 16. 344 minus 16. It has to be minus, it is actually minus 10. Okay, 330 minus 10. So but the logic has to be 344 minus 16. 344 minus 16 how much? 344 minus 16 is 328. So here it has to be 328. It has to be 328 and here it is 8. So this is the logic. So wrong term is 330. 330. Next, 90, 177, 268, 373, 499, 653, 842. So here the difference is 189. Here the difference is 154. Here the difference is 126. Here the difference is how much? How much? 8. 13 minus 8, 5. 15 minus 7, 8. 6 minus 6, 0. 105. And here 268, 178, 90, 87, 90, 87, 90, 177, 268. The difference is 91. So what is the logic here? 87, 91, difference is 4. 91, 105, difference is 14. Here difference is 14. Okay, here difference is 21. And here difference is 28. And here difference is how much? 35. So if you see here, all are here multiples of what? Multiples of 7. 7 2 ja, 7 3 ja, 7 4, 87, 91, it is only 4. So I think the wrong term is 90. The wrong term is 90. So 91 means it has to be 84. It has to be 84. Then you will get the logic. The difference is 84 here. 177. So 177 minus 84 is how much? 93. It has to be 93. So wrong term is 90. The difference of differences are multiples of 7. Okay, so 84, 91, it is 7. So thereby, here difference has to be 84 means 177 minus 84 is 93. 93 is the right term, 90 is the wrong term. So answer is option C. Next one. Next one. Next questions are based on, see, simplifications. 750 by 25 is 30. 30 2.5 is 75. 384 by 32 is 12. 12 plus 0.5 is 12.5. 12.5 6 times 75. 6 into 2 is 12. So answer is 12. Answer is 12. Next. %% of 170 is 136. 75% of 216 is 168. 54, 162 minus 10. So 136 plus 162 is 298. 298 minus 10 is 288. 288 is equal to 6 into how much? 6 into 48. So answer is 48. Answer is 48. Next. Square root over 289 is 17. And 338, 2 into 169, 2 into 32, 64, 64 means 8, and 8 into 169 under root is 13, so 13 into 8, you will get 104 is equal to 104 plus 17 is 121, which is equal to x plus 11, therefore x is 110, so your requirement is 110. Next. 15 square plus 31 square plus 15 into 62. 15 into, it is nothing but 15 plus 31 whole square. 15 plus 31 whole square. A plus B whole square. A square plus B square plus 2 into A into B. 2 into 31 is 62. Similarly here 11 plus 12 whole square. 11 plus 12 whole square. 15 plus 31 is how much? 46. 46 whole square by 23 whole square. 46 by 23 is 2. 2 square is 4. So answer is 4. 28 4 by 7. 28 7s are 196 plus 4 200. 200 by 7 into 16 8s are 128 plus 5 133 divided by 8 minus x is equal to 36 12s are 36 12s are how much? 432. 8 4 by 7, 60 by 7, and 2 1 by 3 is 7 by 3. 7 7 cancel. 3 20s are 60. Now your x would be 7 19s are 8 25s are. So 475 minus, so x would be 475 minus 412. So the answer is how much you are going to get? 63. 63 is the answer. 475 25 19s are 475 minus 412 is 63. Next, 62%. See here, it is over. Now next, 31. So you need to answer, simplify the following problems. 62% of 1600 by 31, 36% of, so what is the value? 31 twos are 62. Percentage, 2 zeros cancel. So I will get 2 into 16, 32. 36% of 1300. 1336 are how much? It is 468. Is equal to plus 92. Plus 92. Plus 92 divided by 4 is equal to your question mark. 468 plus 32 is 500. 592 by 4 is 148. So answer is 148. 148 is the answer. Now next one, 37.5% of 600. 1 by 8 of 600 is 75. So 3 parts is 225. 14 2 by 7 percentage means 1 by 7th. 1 by 7th of 210 is 30. So 225 plus 30 is 255. Next, simplify 5 1 by 4. So now please 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 9, 21. 21 minus 10. 21 minus 3 plus 7 is 10. 21 minus 10 is 11. Plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6. 1 by 6, 1 by 6 cancel. Now how much you got? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 is 11 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So the LCM would be 482. LCM is 8. 2 plus 4, 6 minus 5. 6 minus 5 is minus 1. So 11 minus 1 by 8 is 10 7 by 8. 10 7 by 8 is the answer. So option A is correct. Next, 3 power 5 into 2 power 6 plus 81 into 2 power how much? 3 power 5 is 243. 243 into 64. So 3 power 5 into 2 power 6 plus 81. So what it is actually, see, I am trying to simplify directly. 64, 2 power 6 is 64. 64 into 243. 64 into 243 is 15552 plus 81 into 2 power x is 16200. Thereby 81 into 2 power x would be 16,200 minus 15,552, which is 648. 81 8s are 648. 2 power x is 2 cube. So x is 3. X is 3 is the answer. Okay. Next, 9 power 7. 9 power 7 means 3 power 14. 9 power 7 is same as 3 square whole power 7, which is 3 power 14 into 3 power 12 is equal to 729, means 3 power 6. Okay, 3 power 6 by 3 power 4, which is 3 square into 3 power x into 3 power 7. So 2 plus 7 is 9. 14 minus 9 is 5. 5 plus 12 is 17. So you will get 3 power x is 3 power 17. So x is 17. 17 is the answer. Next, 540, it is approximation based questions. 540 percentage of 10 is same as 10 percentage of 540. 54. 14.89 is same as 15. 15 into 4, 60. 54 plus 60 is 114, which is 2 into 57. So answer is 57. Next, root over 216. 216 is how much? Cube root of 216 is 6. Cube root of 8 is 2. Plus square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. So 10 plus 20, 30. Okay, 10 plus 6 into 2, 12. 12 plus 20, 32. So 4 into how much? 32 is equal to square root of x into 4. 32 square is 1024. 1024 by 4 is x, which is 256. So answer is 256. Next, 3.89 is approximately equal to 4. 1728 cube root is 12 cube. 1728 minus 12 into 14 divided by 7 into 2. 14 cancel is equal to root x plus root 169 is 13. 4 12s are 48. 48 minus 12, 36. 36 minus 13, 23. Root x is 23. So x would be 23 square, which is 529. So answer is 529. Next, how much percentage of 1400? So some x percentage of 1400 plus 50 square is 2500 is equal to 270 plus 20 percentage of 1150. 20 percentage of 11,850. 20 percentage of 11,850 is how much? 11,850 divided by 5. 11,850 divided by 5. 11,850 divided by 5. 11,850 divided by 5. So now what I am going to get here? What I am going to get? So 5 2s are 10. 5 23s are 115. 2370. 2370. So x percentage of 1400 would be 2370 plus 270, 2640 minus 2500, which is 140. So x percentage of 1400 is 140. So x is 10. So answer is 10 percentage. X is 10. X is 10. Now last question for today's session. So 728 by 728 means 8.729 it is. Okay, 729 by 3 power 4 plus x. 625 is 5 power 4 into 5 by 5 square. So what I am going to get here? 3 power 4 is 81. 81 9s are. 81 9s are. Now 5 square 25s are. 5 square times. 25 5s 125. 125 minus 9 116. So answer is 116. Answer is 116. I hope you are all clear with all the questions explanation. So if anything you have doubt means you can just comment in the comment box. Thereby we can reply you, and if you find the session any question I have gone fast, you can reduce the speed and you can watch it again. So there are total 80 questions which have been covered today in IBPS RRB Clerk Prelims Mock Test 4. Okay, so we will again meet with the next paper discussion in our next session. Thank you so much.